What's up, gang? What's going on? Trey gang back at it again, right? Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the new people, you know what I'm talking about, and the payout gang. And look, gang, check this out, right? I'm finna try to expose everybody the best way I can. You see what I'm saying? I gotta try to expose everybody the best way I can. Now look, everybody know when it comes to Kenneka Jenkins, it was a lot of people with authority, you know what I'm saying, that was involved in this cover up and stuff. So I just been keeping a close eye on these people, right? You know what I'm saying? I just been keeping a close eye because you know these people, not only they so corrupt when it came to the Kenneka Jenkins case, but they still doing corrupt stuff. Cause the public ain't just aware about the organized crimes that they having going on. Now look, this another fun factor for everybody when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case. Do y'all know what I just found out? Jedidiah Brown worked for the Capitol Security Company at one point and he had got fired. He used to work for Capitol Security Company, the one that Miss Teresa suing. He used to work for that security company. Look, I remember when King Rob did the interview on him, Jedidiah even had a video of him in the uniform. In the uniform, bruh. And he in the same uniform Captain Security was wearing. So I'm like, oh, that's why Jedidiah got fired because of some gay allegations, you know what I'm saying? Something about being bisexual or something. And you know what I'm saying? And a lawsuit was filed. I don't know the outcomes of it, and I don't know that much details of it. But that's the T on Jedidiah Brown. Now look, the Tiffany Henyard lady, man, look, that lady is pissed off. Man, that lady just done made a video and saying, man, anybody, you know what I'm saying, putting her name out there in the negative light, she filing lawsuits. But I ain't scared of no lawsuit. But check this out. She gonna have to get exposed too. Cause man, this lady, she's the murderer. But the way she perpetrating herself, I wouldn't even be surprised because that lady known for torturing the residents and you know what I'm saying, and blackballing people out they permits and contracts and stuff like that. But that lady is connected to some more other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of shootings and robberies going on in the city of Dalton, and some of those crimes is organized by these people. Now look, here go another fun fact about Andrew Holmes. I need everybody attention on this. Y'all know I pulled up that security company called Operation Restoring Innocent, right? That's what it's called, Operation Restoring Innocent. That's a security company that was founded by a crooked police officer named Carlos Rodriguez. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, gang. All right, let me show y'all this what I'm talking about. Look, right here is an article on this police officer named Carlos Rodriguez. Carlos Rodriguez, he a president over the Operation Restoring Innocent. He the president. And guess who also else the president? Andrew Holmes. Now look, this what the cop was accusing of doing. Right? It was on the fringe of night. Chicago found itself facing in shocking accusation against one of its own. You see what I'm saying? They talking about the police officer. Now look, this what they saying. The curtains were pulled back on a troubling narrative that the Chicago Police Department revealed that Rodriguez is allegedly been involved in a grave incident of kidnapping. And the details surrounding the case remain. Come on, bro. Y'all see this, right? This the police officer that founded the security company. Y'all remember when King Rob and all them people on the YouTube, the Kenneka Jenkins, these people were like, yeah, you know, it's a program. It's a program. It's a gang stalking program, right? Y'all heard of it. That program is that security company that these people work for, bro. That's your program. Now look. So y'all can look into this and Rodriguez. Cause look, Rodriguez owns several successful business across Illinois. He also acted participated in mostly local charities, events and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Look. Basically what they were saying, it was a lot of missing people was coming up. And he got caught up in some of it. You see what I'm saying, gang? Now look. Andrew Holmes, right? Look. Andrew Holmes is the exclusive executive board member and president of Operation Restore. Now, I try to click on the site. They won't even let me click on the site, gang. You see what I'm saying? Look, he's the president. Now, y'all just heard the accusation against Andrew Holmes. Y'all heard the accusation against Andrew Holmes. All of that is for real. But have you noticed? It's like you will probably never hear about it again. Cause they got the witness recounting her story and saying none of this didn't even happen, bro. And she don't even know what they talking about. You see what I'm saying? Then you don't even know. Then look. So y'all go look this up. This Jedidiah, and I can't find the original video when he was doing the interview. I can't find the video when he was doing this interview right here in Capitol Security uniform. Look, all their uniforms, gonna have this American on they vest. Right? Y'all see that? Just like this. See what I'm saying? Payal. So look, this when King Rob was earning out Jedidiah Brown, right? So look, he was working for Capitol Security Company. They let him go because of some gay stuff. You see what I'm saying? So look, y'all remember when Andrew Holmes be walking around the neighborhood like they some superhero crime fighters, like they Superman and they out fighting crime at night. So now you see why Jedidiah Brown was on Andrew Holmes' side when it came to the press conference, when it came to Kenneka Jenkins about their surveillance camera. Now, I didn't even know Captain Security Company was a company. They do investigation, they do civil lawsuits, they do all kinds of surveillance around Chicago, bruh. Look, that's what they do. So you mean to tell me, bruh, these people is into human trafficking. They rescue victims. You see what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Y'all do not see this. Y'all do not see this, right? Look, Tiffany Henyard, right? Man, this lady running the town like she the mob. I got some tea on her too. Cause look, this lady so trifling, bruh. This lady is real trifling. Listen to a group of business owners offer $25,000 in finding the killer of a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. Watch this, bruh.
Tiffany Henyard, owner of Good Burger Restaurant. I too stand with this group of business owners, and I want to urge anybody that knows something, say something. Please, this could be you. You want us to stand before you and advocate for what's right. Please say something. I support Early Walker and his movement for me. Thank you.
And that's it. And she talked just like Andrew Holmes. If you know something, say something. If you see something, say something. Now look, check this out, gang. The same security company that Andrew Holmes and them work for, guess what their services they do? Bruh, they help out with people acting skills, bruh. They teach people, just say like Miss Teresa. We know she sacrificed her daughter. You see what I'm saying? Andrew Holmes' job was to, you know what I'm saying, make sure she say all the right things. Like, you know what I'm saying, when it come to the press conference, bro. You see what I'm saying? This is very much true. I always used to hear about these stories about Christ actors and, you know what I'm saying, and people staging murder scenes and crimes for organ harvesting and all of this. And bro, I'm finally finding all this stuff. Look. Now check this out. In the city of Dalton, right, that goddamn Merle. Y'all heard about this story about this lady named Alexis, right? She was gunned down by the police. Now look, I watched the video carefully. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all know how they try to narrate this in the news and stuff like this. And you know they're gonna come with a bunch of lies and stuff. But make a long story short, I watched the video, right? I ain't never seen this video until today. And be honest with you, I ain't even know nothing about this until today. You see what I'm saying? Then I start finding viral videos and murders. I'm like, how I miss all of this? You see what I'm saying? Ain't none of that coming through my feed, bruh. Ain't none of it coming to my feed. I try to click on the website of Operation Restoring Innocence. It won't even let me click on the site. I try to get the information about Andrew Holmes and the lawsuit. They won't even let me click on the site. You see what I'm saying? So make a long story short, right? They end up killing this lady. What they did was, look, in the video, This what made the lady pull off. Cause the officer struck her with a blow. You see what I'm saying? That's why she hit the gas on her. Cause you got an officer there with the door open. And you telling her to get out the car, and she like, man, look, man, you know, I ain't even dressed appropriately. But you know, the police ain't trying to hear none of that. That's the perfect time to make things worse than what it is. So boom, the officer was sitting up there rapping with her, and all of a sudden, he started hitting the lady. And once he hit the lady, man, the lady was like, I'm finna bounce off. These police trying to beat me up. So look, man, the officer, he took off. It's another police officer on the side, on the passenger side. He jumps in the car. Once he jumps in the car, bro, you know what I'm saying, they pull off. But when they turn, you know what I'm saying, when they look, when they in the drive-thru, when she pulled off, they hit the main road. Now, soon when they hit the main road, shots was already fired. The police ain't in no danger. He in the truck. And so look, the lady contacted me this. The lady, you know what I'm saying? She's the mother. She contacted me, and she gave me all the information that I need about this case. That was the main reason why Tiffany Henyard, you know what I'm saying, done beef up her security. That's why her security done beefed up, because she thinking these family people gonna retaliate against her, bro. So hold on.
And they gonna act like that little girl wasn't scared. She's a calculated killer. They won't even admit that maybe we did scare her and she just freaked out. Why won't y'all just say that? Why won't you just say that? Hey, man, yeah, she fucked up, but maybe we did scare her.
I got to find the original video, guy. Let me see, can I find the original video? Alexis Wilson body cam footage. Let me see, do I got it up, gang? Look, everybody got tea on this lady, bro. Everything finna come out. Fake reporting caused Tiffany Henyard to do this. I gotta watch that. You see what I'm talking about? But here go the video right here, gang.
She drags his partner with the red minivan. The newly released body cam video is both dramatic and disturbing and shows a Dalton police officer opening fire on 19-year-old Alexis Wilson just moments after she drags his partner with the red minivan she's driving.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
The confrontation happened last Tuesday. An employee at Baba's Famous Steak in Lemonade called 911 claiming a woman, police identified as Wilson, was threatening workers with a gun at the drive-thru. The restaurant and drive-thru had been closed for about 20 minutes.
There's a customer outside and they have a gun and they're banging on the drive-thru window.
Security camera footage from the fast food restaurant shows police arriving on scene. Both Wilson and her male passenger asked to get out of the vehicle. The footage from the officer's body cam shows while the man complies, Wilson does not.
I'm naked. But cover yourself up with that robe or something.
Investigators confirm Wilson was only wearing a shirt and a house coat. The impasse continues for a few more minutes, but as the officer on Wilson's passenger side enters through the vehicle's open window, presumably to take her car keys, Wilson speeds off, dragging the officer. Dalton police say both officers opened fire on Wilson. The shooting ended with the vehicle crashing into a nearby bike shop. Illinois State Police say they did recover a weapon from inside Wilson's car. This as the Dalton police chief expresses his condolences to Wilson's family while calling the shooting an unfortunate tragedy for everyone.
No one wanted this to happen. We don't want to see anyone lose their lives whether it's a civilian or whether it's an officer.
Look, check this out. Now, I done read all this stuff from the mother, bro. And this is what the mama won't clear it up. That lady did not have no gun. She didn't even have a gun, bruh. Then they try to say that she really died from the impact of the crash. You see what I'm saying? The shots that the police will find clearly show you that the girl, when the shots were fired, that what made her wreck. You see what I'm saying? She could have died instantly, bro, and that's what caused the crash. So when he was inside the car, guess what the mama told me? I think she was hit 5 times on her side. So if you driving, they're going to be on your right side. And you keep this in mind, the officer is in the truck. He ain't even, they try to make it look like that he hanging off the vehicle. But he clearly is in the truck inside the car. Meaning that he got to be sitting down firing these shots. Because if the way the mama explained it, bro, she was hit 5 times on her side and 2 in the head. You see what I'm saying? So he jumped in that car and you hear the body cam. You look, he don't even make no orders like stop the vehicle, stop the vehicle. You see what I'm saying? He shot that girl 5 times in the side and twice in the head, bruh. And Tiffany Henyard, that lady, bruh, she tried to retaliate against the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? On this intimidation type tactic. And then come to find out, I ain't even know Dalton got this much going on in they city. All these lawsuits going on with the city of murder. These people causing $93 million in taxes money, bro. Cause police putting people on the chases and killing them. Armed robbery trucks, you know what I'm saying, getting hit up. And they getting away with the armed robbery trucks. So who putting these people up to the armed robbery truck? Now look, make it so bad, right? Look, all the police is corruption. You know what I'm talking about? All on corruption. Half of the police officers so corrupt, they got lawsuits. So let me matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all how corrupt it is. Of course, and this the village of Dalton, right? And you know they were making some cases public, you know what I'm saying? Now look, here go a police officer, bro. They killed somebody. Know what I'm saying? He killed y'all, matter of fact, I'ma just let this read for itself.
An appellate court decision published on October 28, 2022, reversed the circuit court's order dismissing the complaint against the Village of Dalton and police officer Ryan Perez. This case was brought after Solomon Agwumo died minutes after a physical altercation with Dalton police officer Ryan Perez at the Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn. We agree with Ms. Agwumo that neither Section 4 to 102 nor Section 2 to 202 provides immunity to Officer Perez and the Village of Dalton as a matter of law. These defendants were not entitled to summary judgment under Section 4-102 because Officer Perez was present at the hospital to maintain custody of an arrestee, and there was no undisputed evidence that he had pivoted from his law enforcement role to providing police protection services. In addition, for Section 4-102 to apply, the liability alleged must come from the failure to provide police protection services. Summary judgment was inappropriate under Section 2-202 because whether Officer Perez engaged in willful and wanton misconduct presents a question of fact that ought to go to a jury. For these reasons, we reverse the Circuit Court's grant of summary judgment in favor of the Village of Dalton.
Now, here go all the paperwork. Bruh, I just scanned through some of this, and I'm like, bruh, not only did he got off with the murder, and they threw out the lawsuit. Then they threw out the lawsuit, so now you got to question this judge here, because now you got another crooked judge in the office. These people's like a big old gang, bro. The mayors run the police office, right? They really, you know what I'm saying? You might as well say they the new police chief. And here go the document. I'ma look into this, and I'ma go over this with y'all. Look, Chicago is the most corrupt city. 4 years straight of trials of powerful aldermen begins. Right? We know about aldermen. Ed Burks. Now look, he gonna have to get exposed again. I don't think he got nothing to do with the Kenneka Jenkins case, but he got a whole lot to do with laws. He the alderman, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to businesses and hotels, this the man right here. So look, Chicago elected officials and public servants weasel their way up to records of 1,800 corruptions, convictions, according to the 32 public corruption divisions in the North District of Illinois. And they talking about higher up people, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Former Dalton police officer sentenced for 75 months in prison for violating civil rights of 2 men he beat with a baton. Man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Man, it's so much salt on Dalton right now, cause I ain't even know. At once upon a time, Jedidiah tried to run for Dalton, Illinois. Look, Jedidiah was running for mayor in Dalton, Illinois, bro. I ain't even know that. I seen that a long time ago. I was like, damn, what he trying to be a mayor now? You know what I'm talking about? So look. Let's let this read out loud.
Reports and publications. Criminal Justice Information Services. Information Technology.
Where are you reading?
Intelligence. Laboratory Services. National Security Branch. I 2009. Former South Suburban Dalton police officer was sentenced today to 75 months in federal prison for violating the civil rights of two men by using excessive force against them with his baton outside a Dalton nightclub in May 2009. The defendant, Kevin Fletcher, 36, of South Holland, who was convicted at trial in May, was sentenced on 2 counts of violating the victim's civil right to be free from the use of unreasonable force by a person acting under color of law. The judge and the jury had the benefit of video surveillance recordings that captured most of the scene. There was only one person who was out of control that night, and that was Mr. Fletcher, U.S. District Judge Elaine Bucklow said in imposing the sentence in federal court in Chicago. The judge said she took into account Fletcher's anger that night, that he lied when he testified at trial, and had expressed no contrition, while also noting that being a policeman is a hard job. Fletcher joined the Dalton Police Department in October 2006. The evidence at trial showed that at approximately 2 a.m. on May 17, 2009, he and other officers were working crowd control outside the former Mr. Ricky's 141 Club, as it and other bars along Chicago Road near 141st Street in Dalton were closing. While performing his duties as a police officer, Fletcher used an expandable metal police baton as a dangerous weapon to strike 2 victims, Michael McPherson and Lawrence Williams, once each in the head. The jury found that both victims suffered bodily injury, and the evidence showed that both required hospital treatment and staples to close their head wounds. Fletcher had used lethal force against 2 unarmed victims who had merely mouthed off to him, Assistant U.S. Attorney Megan Kniff Church argued at sentencing. With each of these baton strikes, Fletcher gave the community reason to doubt law enforcement, reason to challenge its authority, reason to believe that law enforcement cannot be trusted. He inflicted violence into the community that he had sworn to protect. Ms. Church, together with former Assistant U.S. Attorney Tinos Diamantados, argued during the trial that Fletcher was offended by the victims cursing at him as he directed them to depart the Chicago Road area after leaving the nightclub, and then abused his authority by striking them each over the head with his baton to teach them a lesson. Fletcher made no effort or attempt to arrest either victim and departed the scene after striking them with his baton, without rendering or summoning any medical aid. Both victims, as well as Fletcher, testified at the trial. The sentence was announced by Gary S. Shapiro, United States Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, and Robert J. Shields, Jr., Acting Special Agent in charge of the Chicago office of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The Justice Department's Civil Rights Division assisted in the investigation.
Look, this the same lady on the news press conference right here. That's the lady on the news press conference, and King Rob was airing her out. Now look, this is what I'm saying, gang. Andrew Holmes was connected to Dorothy Brown. Dorothy Brown was Kenneka Judge. She was handling the case. That's who they filed the lawsuit with in the courtroom, right? So Andrew Holmes been knowing Dorothy Brown. Jedidiah been working with Andrew Holmes. They was working together, bro. When I mean working together, they work for the same company. Right? So, boom, the police chief, Donna Stevens, he been knowing Andrew Holmes. You see what I'm saying? Andrew Stevens been dealing with Dorothy Brown. Look, these people all knew each other the whole time, and all of them been accused of bribery, scandals, and corruption. And so look, peep the game. When they lost their positioning in Rosemont, they took it to Dalton, Illinois. Because they know something about Dalton, Illinois, and they over there running that junk down to the ground. Look, Jedidiah, and then check this out. Andrew Holmes, this is what I found out. Andrew Holmes traveled a lot. Hold on, y'all. Look, y'all, check this out. These people travel a lot, right? And these people be having big meetings in the city. They be using these same hotel, bruh, because they know the owners. You know what I'm saying? They do business with them all the time. And they get points off rooms and discounts, right? So look, so the whole time when we were going through this Kenneka Jenkins thing, you know what I'm saying, these people all got together, cover the crime up, because y'all know the attorney general, she stepped down because she the one authorized for the tape to be released. Once she released the video, she stepped down right after that. So look, Donna Stevenson is business partner with these people. They hold events, meetings. They all the ultimates got to meet up to talk about the city. So you got Donna Stevenson with mob ties. You connect Donna Stevenson, the mayor, through the mob. He done beef with certain mobs. He try to put charges on mobs. He try to stop the mob from, you know what I'm saying, to build a casino. He wanted another mob family to build a casino. Because, you know, some mob family just didn't see eye to eye. So look, once you think about, well, how the gangs would get involved with all this corruption, you got to think about this goddamn program, bruh. It's like think about it like a second chance program. And they just hire numbered felonies. You see what I'm saying? They down there making them security guards, and they could be roaming the streets at night. You see what I'm saying? Busting moves, gang. So look, I connect Donna Stevenson with the same people in Dalton. I done broke up the whole club now, because I'm like, man, I really see how deep corruption can go. It's not just about tax-paying monies, and because they robbing the city blind. Y'all just don't know how much money, don't y'all know how much taxes that we be paying when we be paying for food, a sneaker bar, anything that you buy is taxes on it. And just imagine how much taxes that these people be generating off that alone. So look, Andrew Holmes committed an act at another Crown Plaza in Las Vegas, and they're the same people, bruh. In Las Vegas. So when I think about, that's where they sent everybody at. In Las Vegas to another Crown Plaza, bruh. Then I pulled up the Crown Plaza in Las Vegas, right? So I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. Andrew Holmes specifically checked in the Crown Plaza just for that reason. Because I believe Tiffany Henyard was at a Hilton. Man, Andrew Holmes Man, he must have had a plotted up for him to be like, you know how like if you go on a business trip, I don't know how people plan their business trip though, but at some point in time, you know, Andrew Holmes was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get a room at the Crown Plaza. You get your suite and I get my suite. You see what I'm saying? That's how both of them ended up going on a dinner date. It ain't just no date like I'm trying to get to know you, but it ain't no telling what he was telling her. You see what I'm saying? It had to been dealing with some kind of work of, you know, because it wasn't nothing like I like you and all this, because the lady already says that she'll never give Andrew Holmes consent to have, you know what I'm saying, in encounter with her, bro. So look, boom. Let's watch a couple of videos, because I've been watching videos all day long, bro, and trying to piece all of this together. Everything makes sense now. First of all, when it come to Hollywood, now I see why Hollywood is involved, gang. Yes, Hollywood is involved. Keep this in mind. This is what they do, right? Hollywood had the rights to Kenneka's name when they did the documentary. They try to trademark the name because they try to stop MTV from coming on with the Kenneka Jenkins name. You see what I'm saying? Cause you know, Miss Teresa, she don't even say Kenneka's whole name. Have y'all noticed that? She went from Kenneka from My Little Baby Girl. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, you know, if they went all of that, who really owned the name? Now, I'm moving a little too fast, gang, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm all everywhere with this case. Because I got to get back to Alexis Wilson. They did that lady wrong, shot her 5 times in her side and twice in the head. That's straight up execution, bro. Hold on, y'all. Let's watch this video right quick. Now, this is what I was trying to tell y'all. That Jedidiah been on game shows. Dating shows, right? Look.
Norman.
He even look gay.
Because he knew he's not the type of person I usually date. But I'm ready for a change. I think I need someone to be the leader in my life. Jedidiah, I just don't have the calling on my life to be a first lady. And you live really far. You live in Chicago.
We crying today. Y'all gonna be crying tomorrow.
Look, they look gay. I know he gay the way he just snapped his goddamn fingers. And look at Jedidiah. He looks so fruity. And he on a dating show. You know you wasn't gonna win, bro. I don't know who idea was for you to even be a contestant. You should have never been on the show. They should have gave you a mop and broom or something. You could just sweep the floor, clean the set up when everybody leave and get through. Ain't nobody coming to ain't nobody coming to choose you, you know what I'm talking about? But he was on the game, a dating show. And he been eliminated from a television. Take a church. Oh, it's a church dating game. Y'all doing this at the church? Man, I need to save that picture. Put a, you know what I'm saying? I love the boys, you know what I'm saying? Man, if you got a nigga with a bald head and he shaving his mustache off, the reason why they don't have no mustache because they don't want, when they say You don't want like a female say, yeah, I don't like them dudes with them boobs be trying to go down because they heard be scratching my thighs. So he don't want to rough up the butt cheeks with the mustache because that's a throw off. You know what I'm talking about? Feel like spikes when you trying to eat the booty or something like that. Especially when you ain't shaved, you got whiskers, then that motherfucker feel like a needle hit you in the head. Like, ouch! You know what I'm talking about? But he wasn't there. He don't even care about dating no girl. He just there so nobody won't be like, you gay. You know what I'm talking about? He like, why I would be gay and I'm here trying to find love? No, you gay. You in there trying to see where those little boys at in that church. You see what I'm talking about? He all in the he all in Sunday school. You know what I'm talking about? Sitting with the little boys, you know what I'm talking about? So let's watch a couple of videos.
Don't film me on your phone. Fucking demon. Don't come around me, period. Period. Not in back of me, not around me.
Don't be scared.
I'm cool. I'm more than good. Fuck from around me.
Hey, I feel your pain.
It ain't no pain. Stay the fuck from around me. Get out my face! Get out my fucking face! Stay away from me, bitch! No, I'm not. I'm being harassed. I have a restraining order against him. I want him away from me. Period. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Rush him up. His cousin. Why? I'm his cousin. Why? Because I told him to stay away from me. That's why. But it's not like I owe you a conversation. Ask him why. Stay away from you. Ask him why. Ask him why. Did I come to talk to you? I came here to do what I came to do. I didn't come here to talk to you, and I didn't come to talk to him either. I don't care who running. I came to talk to who I came to talk to. Who are you? So don't question me. Don't question me. I'm grown. I'm leaving.
Man, look, check this out. Y'all watch this. They so messy, bro. Now, I'm going to show you how messy the lady is. Now, you up there for a protest. Know what I'm talking about? And whatever you and Jedidiah you got going on, you shouldn't have brought that up there at a protest. and everybody protesting about a 19-year-old female that was put in the freezer. But you bringing drama up there so you could cause a confusion. So watch this. I won't even look. Miss Teresa was behind all of that. There was another way to get Jedidiah away from Miss Teresa. You see what I'm saying? There'll be one of Miss Teresa's excuses to cut Jedidiah out. So why would this lady would go to Miss Teresa at a protest and just tell Jedidiah business in front of everybody so everybody can see and put him on the blast? You see what I'm saying, gang? This how messy these folks is, bro. So Miss Teresa knew what she was doing. So they done brought that stuff up there to Crown Plaza, bro. Get away from me. Get away from me. She came up there just for that. And then you up there, then you talking about you got a restraining order against him, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, these folks really, really, you know what I'm saying, on another level with this stuff. Look. This what King Rob telling him. And then make it so bad, we know Jedidiah Brown is connected to Kim Fox. He's the goddamn prosecutor for Chicago, bro. Yeah. He got clout with the there he go in Captain Security uniform, bro. You see that? That's when he supposed to be. Look, man, this shit. They even got his arrest record. Watch this.
These guys showed up on a crate and it was installed within an hour. Pretty impressive.
That was the...
We can always expect for the administration to use a lot of smoke and mirrors. So they tell you a side of the story, but they're always missing information.
Tell me, first of all, your impression of last night's meeting. You told me before when I interviewed you in February that you knew that was going to happen, that she was going to end up vetoing the resolution that you guys ended up passing.
Yes, everything went exactly how I expected, or we expected. We went in the meeting and her goal was to veto it. So she vetoed it, and now we have to wait to the next meeting so that we can override the veto.
Yeah, talk about how how that all works out. You're gonna end up overriding that veto because you want this investigation to happen.
Yes, as the legislative branch, we feel that it's extremely important to have the authorities come in and force this administration to provide us with the information needed so that we can provide it to the residents regarding how the money is being spent. That's the most important.
Tell me how you're feeling. I mean, I'm assuming you've gotten used to these meetings and not kind of being stripped of power and control. But give me your impression of last night's meeting, besides just the veto. I mean, how did you feel that meeting went?
Overall, it went as expected also. We can always expect for the administration to use a lot of smoke and mirrors. So they tell you a side of the story, but they're always missing information. So they say that they provide us with information when they know that the truth of the matter is we don't have the information that we need regarding financial statements, where we're
WGN Investigates has learned nearly all of the money a South Suburban politician's cancer charity claims to have received in its first.
And this lady even got a council charity event. Bruh. What she got to do with anything with counsel? You see what I'm saying? And this breast counsel. It did. It's another form of way to scam the people, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So when you got these charity events, you know you got doctors around you, bruh. You got doctors around you. You can't have no charity event with no doctors. And no breast cancer patients. So she doing all that. Just imagine what she doing with this breast cancer thing. And then I always suspect Miss Teresa in some kind of breast cancer thing, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Sometimes I don't even want to believe that the lady had breast cancer. You know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? So look at this.
First few months of activity came from taxpayers. It's the latest example of questionable spending by Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who also serves as Thornton Township Supervisor. The Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation was created in the fall of 2022 and heavily promoted by Henyard. The township board she overseas gave the foundation $10,000 days after its creation. A new filing with the Illinois Attorney General says the foundation only raised $3,000 additional dollars. WGN Investigates has previously reported thousands more dollars were charged to township credit cards during the charity's walk to Springfield. Henyard tried to distance herself from the foundation in a recent interview, claiming she had no involvement in the group's activities. The Attorney General has ordered the foundation to stop soliciting money because it still hasn't submitted tax filings to show how it spent money.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
WGN Investigates a spending spree in the south suburbs by an unapologetic politician.
Last fall, we detailed some of the expenses billed to taxpayers, and tonight, Ben Bradley's back with new bills and new questions.
Micah and Ray, Tiffany Henyard and her team travel in style. First-class airfare, fine dining, and five-star hotels. It's in sharp contrast to the communities they represent, which have a per capita income of $29,000 a year, and 20% of the population lives below the poverty level.
I am in the White House.
Tiffany Henyard has a taste for travel. There she is front and center at the White House at a meeting for mayors this month.
I'm here taking care of the people's business.
It's how she travels that caught our eye.
But I shouldn't have to sit up here and break all this down.
Henyard serves as the mayor of Dalton, and
this what gets me. Why black people be excited to see a racist in office? Everybody know, man, Biden is a racist, bro. There's no doubts about that. So why black people be happy to see another racist, bro? I ain't never understood that. Oh, because he a president? Oh, I guess it's cool. You know, you could be a racist all you want. You could, because you a president. You can call black people roaches. Know what I'm saying?
Supervisor of Thornton Township, two elected positions that earned her more than $287,000 in 2022. But here's what happens when you ask her about how she spends taxpayer money.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
See that? Watch this. Next question.
What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Political strife is a fact of life in local
She
government
was trying
here.
to see, do they know about the rape allegation? You know what I'm saying?
You the ones that's costing the village money.
I don't have that call. All right. Okay.
What was she supposed to do? You wanted her to expound? Don't drag out the meeting. I made a motion.
As we've reported, public meetings.
Don't drag out the meeting.
And Andrew Holmes just sitting there letting everything ride. Cause you know, and man, bruh. You mean to tell me Andrew Holmes worked for the FBI? He worked for he a president on Operation Restoring Innocent, meaning that he rescued human trafficking victims. He put people in witness protection programs. They assist with FBI and law enforcement. They are the third party that the FBI would call and do like street surveillance, you know what I'm saying, investigation. Y'all think that man just be on the news just to break the news to us? Yeah, we got a shooting over here. A 5-year-old girl that been shot in the head by a straight bullet by gang violence. You see what I'm saying? I feel like every case that he pop up on, bro, he orchestrated. He orchestrated it, bro.
I made a motion.
As we've reported, public meetings frequently devolve into chaos. Municipal bills don't get paid. Several employees have sued, claiming retaliation. And some business owners claim Henyard targets her opponents. Tiffany Henyard's spending and self-promotion are big issues here. Her face is everywhere, from government mailings to billboards.
Then she just throwed up the sign.
Everywhere, from government, are big issues here. Her face.
See that? Man, come on. That's the sign. That's the sign. That's how you supposed to hold it up for the 666. And check this out. Now I know why she got power. Cause she got to be a Eastern Star, bro. She got to be an Eastern Star. Cause she running a police precinct that's really, you know what I'm saying, Masonic.
Face is everywhere, from government mailings to billboards. Those signs cost taxpayers more than $22,000.
Oh yeah.
She's also something of a social media star.
God chose me. You may have hired me, but God chose me.
Somebody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing? Leave me alone.
I don't think she's fit to be a mayor. I think she really want to be a reality television star.
Nikita Cloud was Tiffany Henyard's chief of staff in Dalton for less than a year. We spoke with her after WGN Investigates first exposed how Henyard and other officials spent thousands of dollars on trips, meals, and more that they've refused to explain. Now, a new batch of records from Thornton Township shows the spending spree hasn't slowed. Credit card charges show that in just 5 months, township taxpayers footed the bill for more than $23,000 in restaurant meals statewide, including this upscale winery chain and this steakhouse near O'Hare. Then there's the travel. Records show township officials spent more than $67,000.
This is what I look at. Y'all know when I be looking at the Kenneka Jenkins case, you can link it back to Texas, Atlanta, New York, Chicago, and Las Vegas. You see what I'm saying? You could literally draw a map on this.
$1,000 on trips to Portland, Austin, Atlanta, and New York City. Many of the flights were first class. So were the accommodations. In Atlanta, they stayed at the Four Seasons, costing taxpayers more than $9,000. In New York, the bill came to $13,000 for a stay in Times Square. Nikita Cloud wasn't on those trips, but has been to many meals with Henyard and her cronies, who she says have no qualms about using public money for private enjoyment.
Over-the-top meals, lobster, crab legs. She liked the good stuff.
And when you were with her at these meals, was government business discussed?
No.
Henyard and her allies have defended the spending, claiming the trips are for conferences or to help recruit new businesses.
Do you know the government purpose of any of that travel?
No, I really don't.
Chris Gonzalez is the last remaining Henyard opponent on the township board.
And what happens when you ask?
Nothing. Really, just no answers.
I don't have any comment on that.
Trustee Jerry Jones was on that first-class trip to New York.
Still don't have a comment.
Sir, you're a trustee.
But once again, I don't have a comment.
We went to a recent township meeting to get answers.
Dude, Ben Bradley, how you feeling?
That's Keith Freeman. He's Henyard's advisor at the township, village administrator in Dalton, and he's also the registered agent of Tiffany Henyard Cares.
But there's no foundation in the state of Illinois moving like we moving and shaking and grooving like we doing. Right? That's right.
Then she thinking she a damn majorette now. So you got to look at that Keith Freeman, because you know he's smashing. Because look, everybody smashing this lady, bro. This lady a freak, bro. That's all she want around, means around her, bro. Come on, bro. So he got his hands involved in this council program. We got to look into that council program, bro. But check this out, cause that's how people you look. That's how people could end up come with ideas of their family. Just say like you have a mother and with breast cancer, and she on the verge of finna die, and this thing you know what I'm saying, they have a secret talk. You got somebody in mind. You got somebody you don't love. You can set up right quick.
Henyard's namesake charity claims to support cancer patients and has benefited from public money, but has failed to file required paperwork showing where any of its money goes. The Illinois Attorney General is now threatening legal action.
How come you don't respond to my emails?
There you go. There you go. Huh? There you go. That's all you're getting from me. That's all you're getting from me today.
How come the charity hasn't filed its financial disclosures about how money was spent?
How would I know that? That's a good question, though.
A question we had hoped to pose to Tiffany Henyard, but the township meeting was abruptly canceled 30 minutes after it was scheduled to begin. Henyard was in the house, but went out a back door with Freeman in her wake.
Keith, we'd like to talk to you or Supervisor Henyard about some of the questions. You've been the township assessor for more than 10 years now.
Right.
Hey, would you call this a functional government?
Not totally, no.
Transparent?
Not really.
Are you concerned about how money is being spent?
Yes.
Here's what happened when we questioned Henyard in November.
All right, any other questions?
So you're not going to answer how taxpayer dollars are being spent? That seems odd.
Emergencies happen every second. Life or death is a race against time. By us opening fire station.
Look at Andrew Holmes and her. I bet you Andrew Holmes done smashed. And she probably gave it, you know what I'm saying, to get to where she at, cause Andrew Holmes got some power to put her ass in position. And look at his facial expression. It's probably what she smelled like. Man. I know we talking about crab leg, but now we talking about fish.
Number 2, we can be more efficient with the response time of your emergency.
It's all about the community. We do this for the people. Together, we can move Dalton forward.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise. I know this is hard to hear, but it's important.
Test was infringed on.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Police were called to a fast food restaurant in July where workers said Alexis Wilson in the red van wouldn't leave and was threatening workers with a weapon in the drive-thru. The passenger in the car got out, but Wilson did not. Surveillance video shows that she drove off and dragged one of the officers. That's when an officer started shooting, killing a 19-year-old. She eventually crashed into a bike shop.
We are protesting to find out what happened to Alexis Wilson. Accountability. That's why we're here. We're going to continue to be here. We're going to continue to stand for justice. No arrest is going to run us away.
Now, we do want to point out a discrepancy. Dalton police say that 3 people were detained here tonight, while the protesters that we spoke with say that 4 of their members were arrested and detained. Now, this death of Alexis Wilson, the shooting of Alexis Wilson, has been the catalyst for several protests over the last few weeks in Dalton, some of which have been targeted at the mayor for comments that she has made publicly on the shooting. Illinois State Police still investigating. We are live tonight in Dalton. Charlie DeMar, CBS 2 News. Brad?
Charlie, thank you. Welcome to the news at 11. And a police detective is in the hospital.
Check this out. I was looking into this, and this video stuck out to me because I believe Andrew Holmes got something to do with this, bro. About this detective got shot. Look, watch this. You can't tell me Andrew Holmes ain't got nothing to do with this.
Hospital right now after a shootout on Chicago's South Side.
The veteran officer was arriving home when a would-be robber opened fire. Our Jessica D'Onofrio joins us live from Advocate Christ Medical Center, where that officer is now recovering. Jess.
Well, Judy, police say the detective is in good condition and good spirits, and this morning the hunt continues for the 2 men involved in this shooting. Detective Darl Hope is recovering this morning after being shot 3 times by 2 armed men. The 55-year-old Dalton police officer was coming home after a shift at around midnight, dressed in plain clothes.
2 persons that were armed approached him, took cover, and ordered him down from his porch. At that time, my detective dropped his bag, and sometime during the encounter, shots were exchanged and my detective was shot.
Hope was shot in the arm, abdomen, and leg, but his injuries are not life-threatening. Police believe it was an attempted robbery, but the men didn't get away with anything. Instead, they ran off. The shooting sparking an intense manhunt near 76th and Calumet. SWAT officers with heavy firepower searched backyards and alleys with the help of canine units. Community activist Andrew Holmes is a longtime friend of the detective. He spoke to him on the phone just 3 minutes before the shooting.
I thank God he had them holy hands over him and that he's still here with us, because those 3 minutes could have cost him his life.
The Chicago Police Department is investigating the shooting.
Bruh. Now look, y'all listen to the story. You mean to tell me you had gunmen waiting on him? You had people waiting on this man to come home. Then when he get out the car, go to the steps, they bone rushed him and shot him. But he was just on the phone with Andrew Holmes. And don't y'all know this? Y'all know what area this in? This right over here by 63rd and shit. This over here where Kiara Coles came up missing. And this where Jedidiah stay at. In this area, bruh. This where they stay at. And this going on. And Andrew, come on, bruh. That sound like Andrew Holmes had some kind of knowledge about, you know what I'm saying, this police officer. Cause the way I'm looking at it, it was so much cause this same detective worked for Dalton. So it ain't no telling who might want that man hit up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm looking at deep, cause all the stuff that was going on at that time, it was so much going on with the Dalton police officers. You know what I'm saying? And this thing, you know, he go home and he become a victim of, come on, bro. Cause they just got through firing the police chief, Ronnie Coley. They fired the, you know what I'm saying, the police chief. He ended up being the police chief, I think, in this jurisdiction. You see what I'm saying? Bro.
And Dalton police say they're cooperating. Investigators don't believe Detective Hope was followed to his home from work. They think it was just a crime of opportunity, and the suspects happen to pick a decorated police officer.
He's a member of the South Suburban Crime Task Force. He's handled a number of cases for the village of Dalton. He was the former commander of the detective unit. He's just a good police officer.
So,
and look, right after that, that's how the lady became in office. Right after all of this stuff was going on, that's when Tiffany Henyard, you know what I'm saying, became in office, bro. Because you got to start out with the police force. Because he got accused of mishandling funds, too, when he was the mayor. That's why they got him out of office and put her in the office, and she worse than him. You see what I'm saying? She worse than him. So they elect certain people. You see what I'm saying? They elect certain people in their office just for that reason. And we're going back to Alexis Wilson, right? Because that police straight up executed that lady, bro. And then the police and them tried to, you know what I'm saying, intimidate the family, lied to the family, then lied to the public. They telling everybody that her daughter running police officers over and they feel threatened. You see what I'm saying? Look.
If you're over 50, you don't want to use traditional makeup. As we age, our skin tends to lose.
Tonight, new details about the deadly shooting of 19-year-old Alexis Wilson in Dalton. Wilson's family provided CBS 2 with these pictures of the teen. Just hours ago, Wilson's father spoke out, saying he found out about his daughter's death after seeing a story on the news.
All we want is justice, man. And they still, the Dalton police have still not told me who killed my daughter.
It started as some sort of confrontation in a fast food drive-thru. Then, when police arrived, a male passenger got out of a van. They say Wilson then sped off, hitting a squad car, dragging an officer. Another officer fired several shots into that van. It plowed into a bicycle shop.
Outside with the developing story. Brona.
Good evening, guys. A heartbreaking scene today in West Pullman. That 64-year-old man became the second victim this evening, passing away from his injuries. But it was a 26-year-old man who died at the scene. We heard his family members screaming as they showed up there and they learned the news. And they'd already been coping with a very similar loss from 5 months ago.
We were just planning our Mother's Day dinner that I was cooking for everybody like I always do.
Mother's Day was already going to be tough for Diane Archer, who lost a son in December to gun violence.
My first son was taken from me December the 14th, 2021. His name was Sheridan Freeman.
Now it will be twice as painful, with her second boy just shot to death on her doorstep.
Which his name is Brandon Slater.
We're told 26-year-old Brandon Slater was arriving with a cake for his mum, whom relatives were praying around trying to help her cope with her earlier loss, when gunfire rang out near the intersection of 116th and Low around 3 p.m.
This doesn't even make any sense.
Police say a vehicle pulled up, someone got out and started shooting, striking Brandon multiple times. A 27-year-old man was also shot in the leg, and a 64-year-old gardener was seemingly struck in the chest. Both were taken to Christ Medical Centre, with the elder, identified as Larry Purnell, later passing away from his injuries.
And if you think it's going to get better, wait till it happens to you.
Pastor Donovan Price amongst those trying to help comfort the family today.
Young or old, need to realize that it should not be like this.
We're told Brandon dreamed of making music.
He was an an inspiring rapper. Everybody know him as Benji.
And like his brother before him, he leaves behind a little boy.
His name is Chase Slater. He's over there crying his heart out, and he is only 6 years old.
He'll grow up without his dad, and 4 sisters are suffering the loss of another sibling. While Diane, who's also lost an aunt to gun violence, is left trying to find the strength to lay yet another loved one to rest.
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced AI.
And the board vote to give your foundation $10,000.
I'm the face.
You're the face.
Back to the board of directors, we're going to focus on 2 people. Carmen Carlisle.
And then check this out. I ain't even know Tiffany Henyard, right? They said her boyfriend is married. And he's still with his wife. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't even believe when I was like, what? And then guess who the wife is? The wife worked for a news station in Chicago, WGN. I was like, whoa. So she was writing the news people and was telling her stop writing negative reports, meaning that probably was the wife that was making press conferences about her. Cause keep this in mind. Somebody got that lady in their news, bro. And it just setting the internet on fire. Cause this lady discovered, she was like, Tiffany Henyard got a boyfriend and he married. They got kids together. He's still with his wife. You know what I'm saying? I guess she the mistress, cause that's why you don't never see him with her. So basically, she a home wrecker, you know what I'm saying? And she cheating with, she sleeping with women, married men, you know what I'm talking about, with people husbands. Then she hanging around with felonies that's going out doing God knows, doing you know what. But listen to this.
Give them a liquor license. How's it going to be a vent place if they're not selling liquor?
Y'all know that?
Yeah, but is saying her character. She likes to steal. She's a thief. She went from petty thieving to big crime, criminal trespass to vehicles. And she actually got arrested. They released her the very next day. And Dalton, if you online, I don't know if you knew of this, but you elected her. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
You're right. Let's watch.
Many, you get the pulling liquor license, because they talk about business license, liquor license, where I am the liquor commissioner. People got an attitude. Now everybody want to talk, but they not telling you how it's hurting our people. All I'm saying is we can do better with less. And with less being, we don't need all them liquor stores and liquor establishments. We got over 40.
This is a mastermind right there. Now, you're saying, oh, liquor harms our people, which it does. I totally agree with that. 2 months ago, prior to this statement, 2 months ago, they broke ground. We just saw that. They broke ground on this grand plaza, food, events, whatever, and liquor. So you're saying that you're not going to renew these liquor license so everyone could go to that plaza or that store, shopping mall or whatever.
Now watch this. This lady right here was telling about how she's sleeping with somebody's husband and the wife mad. So she worked for the news station, started doing articles about it. Not about their love life, but about Tiffany Henyard and all these investigations. Right? Now, if you notice, with the case that's going on with Andrew Holmes, y'all see they quiet about it. And I'm gonna tell y'all how they so corrupt. Cause you ain't even got a mug shot of Andrew Holmes. You see what I'm saying? So if they ain't got no mug shot of Andrew Holmes, bro, something ain't right, bro. Somebody negotiated a deal and some charges might been dropped, bro. Or, since it's a lawsuit, they might have already settled. Cause you ain't heard nothing else about Andrew Holmes. Now keep this in mind. The news already reported this about him being locked up, and they got other sources looking into it. You know what I'm saying? But you won't hear nothing else about it. But so, watch this.
With Nurtec ODT, I can treat and prevent my migraine attacks all in one. Don't take it.
Keith is also a part of the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, which
if you're not making $158,000 per year, but you'd like to,
is really a big part of you all not getting what you need to have. And just like y'all stood up and had a press conference for Dorothy Brown to get her out of here, the same thing needs to happen because we all feel this way. You all work for us. We do not want him as the administrator. He has allegedly has background of financial crimes. Why would he even be hired? And he has a financial history of crime, you know, so, well, that's even more reason why you all should work on getting him out of there, because he's a big part of a lot of the stuff that's going on here, not letting them have the information that they should, harassing our clerk. This man is doing too much. The last meeting we had, he came in here with the Dalton police. We don't even have protection. And this man is running around driving one of our cars. He should be driving his own car. Why is he driving a car? What's that? The car costs over $100,000 and some thousand. You know? So what I'm saying, we got to stand together as residents. We don't want him as the administrator. And we're telling the trustees, because they work for us, we do not want him as administrator, and you guys got to do a press conference, I don't care what you do, to get him out of here, because he's a big problem. And that man had been doing financial crimes since he was in his early 20s. And he's an IT guy, so he know how to hack and do all types of stuff. He's not the type of person that should be over the township. Well, the township,
But look, that's why he driving $100,000 cars. Cause he smashing the mirror and she tricking out some of the money, bro. Man, this lady tricking off and buying bro. Look.
Trustees don't have no balls. But I know you all will do it, but they not gonna do it. So that's all I have to say. I know I come off strong, but I'm just so passionate. I love Dalton. I hate to see Dalton like this. We have never had this situation like we have now. And to think migrants coming here and we don't even have police protection. What, they gonna be doing OT over there at the Melody Fitness for the migrants? That's crazy. Where else they gonna put them? In the old village hall? Yeah. You know? We should have a voice. They're supposed to vote on this. They should not be bringing migrants in here without voting. You cannot leave the trustees out. Period. They're breaking the law. So, good night, everybody.
Thank you.
More loyalty points for me.
Check it out. More legroom. More is good.
More rewards. More often. Life awaits.
All right. She was not playing. So she kind of just put the entire thing into just that one statement. Keith Freeman, with his past, he should have never, ever, ever been hired to be administrative of anything, from a small nonprofit to a multi-million-dollar corporation. You would see his rap sheet and you wouldn't hire him. It'd be too much of a risk. It's too many red flags. I'm not necessarily, saying that if you have a criminal history, you can't be, have redemption, everything. It's actually, and it's only a year. Yeah, so it's been uploaded a year ago. So we're gonna play that real quick and see what he thinks of himself. Thank you guys. Hit the like. Check out the description box below
see
to
that, bruh?
subscribe to the Individual Investor and Shadowy Burns. They've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting on uncovering a lot of this stuff. And I think that's why they're getting their videos being taken down, because they're going real deep with this dude's criminal past, and someone is not happy about it. Let's play Keith Freeman in his own words.
Wife and I, we started a few businesses, a few retail stores. We hit some challenges, some financial challenges. And I decided to walk away from a store that we created together, and I decided to go into another direction and start a hedge fund, which was pretty cool because I got to work with one of my friends. I probably got to get out of my wife's way because I was in the store with her all the time, probably bugging the heck out of her. And me and my buddy, we get together, we're like,
y'all see what's going on, right? So basically, he got a company, and he been frauding the company. And then he got exposed about him and Tiffany. Him and Tiffany started sleeping around, and it got out. Hold on, let me see, can I find it? Damn, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just keep playing it.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna start this hedge fund. We start putting money together. We started filling out all the paperwork. We started talking to banks, and initially everything was just going great. And we were just like, go, 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 go. We had people that were interested, and then all of a sudden the brakes just hit. My wife and I, we had put sort of everything that we had into our.
Why did the brakes hit? Like, what happened? How did the brakes hit? Like, what actually happened? That, I mean, maybe explain it. I don't know. I went through a few minutes of this, but like detail of what went wrong, so maybe we wouldn't fall in the same issue. But let's see if he explains it.
Our businesses, and so there wasn't very much left to sort of fall back on and say, hey, listen, what are we gonna do? We had no idea. We had no clue. And I had just stopped working as a public servant. I had worked for years in a few municipalities, and I had even told a bunch of my friends that I would never go back to it, ever. The experience was just way too much. And so I had become...
Why was it way too much? What went wrong, Keith, that it's way too much? Did you just make so many bad decisions, not following the law? Like, what happened? He's not really giving a lot of details in this 5 minutes of faith, that you should be honest and transparent with yourself and what you did wrong. I assume if you're, trying, I don't know if that says a confession, but, if you're, what happened? Like, what exactly went wrong? Let's continue on with the video.
Like primary daddy daycare. I have a son, he'll be 3 in a month, and I have a 7-year-old. So trying to manage those two little personalities, my daughter and my son, was just crazy.
All right. Dorothy Brown. This what I got out of all of this. Starting with the protester for the Kenneka Jenkins case. P. Rico, a security guard. Jedidiah, a security guard. Right? P. Rico, definitely security guard. Jedidiah, security guard. I don't know if they work for the same company. But all those freedom fighters knew what happened to Kenneka before we did. I don't know if they was a part of it. But they had some kind of role in it. All the freedom fighters. Miss Teresa had Leonora side of the family. Some were posing as activists. Right? keep this in mind. Miss Teresa supposed to have been the boss when it came to the freedom fighters. Cause she did say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, these people, she gave these people permission to do that. So boom. Jedidiah is in cahoots with the Crown Plaza. Cause he knows the owner and the spokesperson personally. Because he handled several lawsuits for Jedidiah. I guess he screwed them over in the lawsuits. Then on top of that, the judge, the police department, Crown Plaza, everybody in that room, they was all in on this together, right? But what I'm basically saying is, this is what I truly believe, that when these people set up Kenneka, the police, the judge, them, they was already knew a crime was finna take place, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's a coincidence. Everybody know each other. So look, boom, you got a case file that been covered up and ended up in Dorothy courtroom. Known for taking bribery and scandal. So they were doing each other favors. So boom, the whole time, Andrew Holmes, and look, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I heard this from Straight Drop. From King Rob, bruh. King Rob sat up there and said Andrew Holmes had something to do with it. I heard him say that out his own mouth. They was on three-way together, bruh. So boom, look, cause King Rob brought Dorothy Brown up, cause I ain't even know who the judge, and when he was like, Dorothy Brown, yeah, tell the real, cause he got on Miss Teresa. He said, yeah, Miss Teresa, you think you finna take this to Dorothy court? Look, King Rob, look, check this out. King Rob the one that exposed it and got the lady offered a job. You see what I'm saying? Cause I was like, whoa. Man, when King Rob made that known, bro, they got that lady out of office. And King Rob was going live like, yeah, what y'all gonna do? You see what I'm like, bro, how much power he got? So boom. So the whole time, that's why Chicago Police Department was working with Rosemont. You see what I'm saying? They ain't even had no business, you know what I'm saying, in the investigation. It's a missing person report and a murder been occurred in Rosemont, Illinois. You see what I'm saying? Don't no other outside agency supposed to even dealt with the case. You see what I'm saying? So they had all these crooked police officers. Knew what happened to Kenneka. They knew before it even happened, bruh. That's why Crown Plaza was chosen for this. But keep this in mind. This one thing I do know by me working with hotel. When these people come to business meeting, they gonna choose the hotel, you know, like the 5-star joints, right? Cause you finna be there for the business. So you're gonna get discounts from other hotels because you on the business trip, right? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be in cahoots and get to join the club, and you know what I'm saying, to get the discounts, and you see what I'm saying? But sometimes they'll rent out these little Crown Plaza, bro. That's where they commit the crimes in these small little level hotels. Cause they ain't gonna do nothing in the Hilton, bro. Bye, y'all. Appreciate the super chat. So look. This what I'm thinking, gang. Man, I really believe that Miss Teresa sold her to Crown Plaza. when she sold her to Crown Plaza, she didn't even have possession of the body no more. Meaning, like, she probably don't even own the body no more. Because it's in their hands now. It's their body now. That explains why Risco will be having a missing person report number and the paperwork in his hands. Right? In his hands. So boom, it explains why everybody had to do a reenactment on the 9th for what happened days earlier. So you took a body, you unlived the body. And then I believe for those 3 days, put it like this here. I believe Kenneka was alive for those 36-hour footage. If you do the math, this is what I came up with. If she arrived there on the 6th at 1:30 p.m. So when I listened to Chosen King, he said that nothing popped off to around 2 something that morning. He said that's when the ritual started. So I'm like, okay, what kind of ritual? So if you're looking at it the way I'm looking at it, and you got to know how organ harvesting works. Because if the body die, the organ is no good. So you don't want the organ is no good on a dead body. So watch this. When it comes to organ harvesting, this person still got to be alive and on a medical surgery table. You basically still alive when these people taking your organs. They're gonna sedate you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you feel pain or I don't know what that person might experiment, but they still living. So, and these particular surgery gonna take time. One operation might last for 16 hours. One operation might last for 6 hours. You see what I'm saying? So I believe that what she will be going on from the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. Now we're working on the 8th. Because whatever happened to Kenneka, that's why they booked room 926 on the 7th. Because she got there on the 6th. You see what I'm saying? If she would made it at the hotel on the 6th, that means 926 room wasn't booked to them yet. Because look, these people came in with credit cards. These people tried damn near 3 and 4 different types of credit card. If they would have did that anywhere else, them folk would have hit the panic button. The law's on the way. We got forgeries and fraudulent going on. So boom. Check this out. That's what I believe. Because I still got receipts that this lady says she know Monique and friends with Monique. And she told me this and said, this how you get to the hospital in Crown Plaza. You gotta go through the lobby. Y'all know where the pool at? You got to go to the pool to get there. That's what she said. She said, once you go through the pool area, if I'm not mistaken, bro, it's a carpet that you could pull this carpet back. I know this story might sound strange, but this could be actually true. Because when I think about the pool area, then I got this letter from this lady way before I got the letter from Friends Cave, way before I even started going live and stuff. So this lady particularly said, yeah, Monifa talked to Miss Teresa because the way she was describing it, like Monifa was explaining to Miss Teresa where Kenneka's body was. I don't even think she knew Miss Teresa was involved in it at the time. But this the story. She said Monifa told Miss Teresa what happened to Kenneka and where the body was. She said Monifa took Teresa down there and showed her where everything was at. And Miss Teresa was taking pictures and shit. I don't know how true that is. But I did hear Miss Teresa out her own mouth and say, yeah, my baby was laying on like a table. You see what I'm saying? And then check this out. When Chosen King said, look, gang, Chosen King said what was on the video. He said, and look, this what Chosen King said what was on the video, and Lewis Chamberlain, the one they said they had the video. They all described the same thing. They said, if you look around this area, they ain't in no hotel room. They supposed to be like in a surgery room, some type of Kenneka laying on a table, bro. That's what they said. Then Lewis said the same thing. Cause he said, man, after this, I don't want no parts of this. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say everybody's story can't completely match up the way it match up. So this is all the receipts that I got. If I got Monifa friend allegedly said, Monifa told Miss Teresa everything. She even took him down to the hospital and showed Miss Teresa. Now Miss Teresa know the truth, but she's scared to tell, you know what I'm saying, because of the hotel secrets. So then I think about French K letter. It goes back to the pool area. Then I think about Straight Drop. All them stories he was talking about at first, he was agreeing with, but till that got exposed, now there's no pool. Then come to find out that Miss Teresa would even mention the pool and got caught trying to mention the pool, but switch it up like, yeah, I seen this on the 10th. But in reality, that could have been the 9th or the 8th. Because I remember when Tay Zonday saying they seeing people in the pool area. They telling everybody the pool was closed for a couple of days and in the kitchen. So for those 3 days, Kenneka could have been possibly having her organs moved. You see what I'm saying? She could have been having her organs removed, bruh. In that time frame. But check this out. This the way I'm looking at it. Bruh, they got a picture of Kenneka in the freezer. In that picture freezer, this girl completely swolled up. But in that funeral home picture that Miss Teresa took, she ain't swollen. So that that funeral home picture is what she looked like when she was at the hotel, bruh. When she came up missing. I believe, because she had scratches on her body then, I believe that picture was taken right after that. Then, look, right after that, somehow they tampered with the body. Now the girl all blowed up. So, if the girl look, in those freezer picture, bro, I won't even be surprised that they already did the autopsy. You know what I'm saying? They already did the autopsy, the toxicology report, cut her open, sewed her back up, photoshopped the images and all the bruises and the cut wounds on her, bro, and made it look like she was just laying there. Cause why else would Photoshop her back? You got tattoo missing on the body. You know what I'm saying? Then when you look at the body on the outline, some of the body parts been stretched out when it come to the photo. Then her hair, then they had to put a wig on her hair because they had to cut her head, bruh. Look, I'm peeping the game when Miss Teresa kept saying, who cut my daughter hair? Who cut my daughter hair? So if you go and do an autopsy report, they gonna have to cut your daughter hair, bruh. They got to peel the scab back off her face and all this because they got to go in the brain and see what evidence in the brains and all of that. So that would explain why she would have a wig on in the freezer. Right? Because why would they look? Why would they need a fucking wig and cut it and then, you know, because that wig could be purposely been wet up like that. It was purposely wet up like that to sell us illusion like she could have been possibly been drowned somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Appreciate the Cash App gang, y'all. Appreciate the Cash App gang. You know what I'm talking about? So look, that's what I'm thinking about, gang. Cause look, we all know police is not finna cover up for no black people. Especially white cops, bruh. Delete footage. Delete time and tampering with statements for no. Then look, then when you look at Kenneka in the freezer, she had to still have makeup on. Cause you don't see no cuts. If you look at that funeral home picture, you see the cut on her lip. But in the freezer, you don't see no cut on her lip. But you see the missing tooth. Then if you look at her nose is basically hanging over her lip. So boom. Then check this out, right? Why all of this is going on? Just say what I'm talking about. From the 6 all the way up to the 8, right? That's damn near 36 hours. This ain't nothing but a day and a half. Starting with the 3rd shift. And you're going to end back on the 3rd shift. You see what I'm saying? So, ain't it a coincidence that Miss Teresa told everybody she was having surgery? Well, she said she just had surgery. So is that her excuse for her to be cut open and tell everybody I had breast cancer? We don't know your full medical report. Much as you drink, you might need a kidney. The way you drinking, bro, you gonna need a kidney, bro. I'm looking at your eyes. They already changing the color yellow. You slowly catching it. You know what I'm saying? And then she an alcoholic. And she knocking on Kenneka door. Cause whatever Kenneka told her, cause Kenneka had to tell her mama, yeah, mama, you need anything, you can call me, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But when she don't give you no money for no wine, you got a problem. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Man, check this out. I don't mind helping nobody. It just say if you smoke or you drink, you know what I'm saying? If you might be fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, bro, you know, you ain't got nothing to smoke, bro. You ain't drinking on nothing today. Oh, man, here go a couple of G's, bro. You know what I'm saying? Something to drink. They'll hold you down for the rest of the day. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't that type of nigga just finna support your habit every time I see you now. You know what I'm talking about? But so, what I'm basically saying, Kenneka don't mind helping her mom out, but she ain't finna just give her no money just to be drinking and acting a fool. You see what I'm saying? talking about Kenneka. She said this out her own mouth, talking about, yeah, you know, when people tell you, yeah, don't hesitate, call them whenever you need some. Look, watch this. Kenneka, I need some wine. I'm dying of thirst. And turn around, look at the camera. No wine. Come on, bro. And then look, I hate hearing that lady voice now. I hate seeing that lady image right now, bro. Cause I truly see how the way she feel about her daughter. And I truly see the setup. Cause this is all the receipt that these people gave me. Now, if Monifa friend telling me about they went, Monifa took Miss Teresa to the pool. Now, she's saying Miss Teresa was at the pool, right? And this is a long, long time ago. Before the pool was even a thing. Because I wasn't even on the pool theory. That's the crazy part about it. Because nobody wasn't just on the pool. You know what I'm saying? It was mentioning, but nobody wasn't even talking about it. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I thought because the way the investigation was going, if you read the document, you're going to be like, damn, I want to know what was going on in the pool. Because it can point you at the pool if you're really paying attention. Because when you watch the footage, because that pool, if you watch that footage in some part of your investigation, you're going to question the pool. It's going to come up. You can't deny it's going to come up and you're going to question it. And you're going to lock your eyes on it. So boom. Who you go with French K telling about the pool area? Right? Then who you go with Miss Teresa mentioning the pool? Then you got Straight Drop trying to convince everybody about everybody can't have the same story, bruh. And then look, this lady really thinking she got away with it because, you know, they got all the paperwork sealed. You know what I'm saying? She don't want nobody to see the sealment because what's going to reveal in the paperwork that all the loans that she got from Crown Plaza, all the donation money that she even got from Cash Out, bruh. So, I'm thinking, if it were Oregon Harvesting, bruh, that's the way they did it. They had Kenneka body in the hotel. Allegedly, for 36 hours. And then look, I won't even be surprised if they took her to the hospital, bruh. Did what they did, because I remember that Miss Teresa wanted to say something about a hospital, her and Zach. I won't even be surprised, bro, if they did all this organ snatching from that girl, sold her up, and then brought her back to the Crown Plaza. How would you do it, gang? How would y'all do it? If you're an owner of a hotel and you got crooked police officers on your team, and you know what I'm saying, and you got a mother here that needs surgery, and she got the kidney. So how would you go by and setting all of this up, bro? How would you do it? Because this lady clearly went on the first shift and gave these people on the first shift hell. And they don't even know what this lady talking about. This lady them telling these people, check the video camera of Kenneka on the wrong day. You see what I'm saying? That explains why all those chemicals that was in her system. Cause look, them chemicals that was in her system, bro, It's the same chemicals that surgeries use for taking organs, for sedating the, you know what I'm saying? Like fentanyl. The hospital fentanyl, they use that for surgeries. Fentanyl just ain't the street drug. Look, the fentanyl in the hospital is not the same fentanyl on the street drug. You see what I'm saying? And then when you look at the doses of it, if Kenneka been injected with 5 milligrams of fentanyl, 500 milligrams, that's a dose for you to shoot up somebody for surgery. They're just like morphine. Give them about 50 grams of morphine. 500. You know, they'll put them on out cold. And then what make it so bad, this is how you could tell in a toxicology report or how much drugs in her system. Because she had drugs in her system, right? But she supposed to be drugged that night. But if you read that police report, the drug would consist of a level that it was a normal use. Not the normal use that Kenneka out here smoking weed, drinking. No. That normal level mean that from the first time she was taking that drug, they had to keep giving her drugs. So if you got a person that's been given a date rape drug, that person finna be knocked out for hours. You ain't got to keep giving that person no drugs. But in this case, they had to keep feeding her the dope. You know what I'm saying? As in like they had to keep feeding her to keep her body sedated. You know what I'm talking about? They needed a certain level in her system for like a couple of days or something, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look, they got an organ place right next door to it. Look, them folk wasn't lying. When them folks said, man, look, you know where the organ harvesting at? Man, bro, I could take y'all to the building, bro. I know where it's at. Y'all remember, look, do y'all remember when the feds raided Rosemont on the organ harvesting theory? Guess where they were keeping the bodies at? You can literally walk from Crown Plaza to the site. Cause it's right down the street. You know what I'm talking about? It's right down the street and it's across the street from a school, bro. So that's how I believe they got away with it. But keep this in mind. They had to give us a story about a sexual assault now. Right? They gonna give us a story about sexual assault. I believe she was sexual assault. Cause keep this in mind. If them dudes felt the way they felt about Kenneka, making all those posts, you know what I'm saying, with Kenneka name negatives in their mouth, what you gonna think they gonna do to her in her last moments, bro? What you think they gonna do? I mean, she pretty, she gorgeous, she got a thin, petite little body. You know what I'm saying? That us men love, bro. And you think they ain't finna sit there and be like, man, I'm finna smash this, John. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna hear the story. That's why they took the blame. Like, yeah, we were doing that. She had heart attacks and all of this stuff. You know what I'm talking about? That could be possibly true. But keep this in mind. that don't mean that this person argued with about that don't mean that he the one that was doing it. The story could be real, but you could just have a motherfucker that didn't do it saying he did this. You know what I'm saying? They're just like a female riding in the car with a dope boy. You get pulled over by the police, baby, take the gun charge. Take the gun and the dope charge. And these people knowing she ain't the dope boy. You know what I'm saying? They know she ain't selling no dope and carrying no gun. So, Miss Teresa told everybody she was having surgery for breast cancer. So bad I want to believe it, but I really ain't buying it no more. I ain't buying it no more, bruh. And the first thing she do is lift her shirt up so you can see all the fluid in the bag. Now, look. She had some fluid in that junk look like shit, goddamn it, red Kool-Aid. I'm like, man, that better not be no juicy juice in this. You know what I'm talking about? Cause she got her hooked up, and then look, she got her hooked up to a titty, right? You know, I'm like, wait a minute, Nash. They supposed to been cutting this junk open and come on, something ain't right with the surgery. Because she showed us the cut wound. I'm talking about, man, the cut wound was so deep. I'm like, whoa. They did sew that up? Why this cut ain't sewed up? Because it looked like somebody took a sword and gouged her titty off. But I'm not buying that breast cancer no more, bruh. Because you had to have too many surgeries to have this breast cancer. And check and think about this. Think about this here, gang. I believe that was going on that whole time. Cause I believe when Miss Teresa mama came up there, I bet you Kenneka was already out that hotel. Or you can look at it like this, bruh. Miss Teresa could have fooled everybody. Look. Soon when the crime being committed and killed the girl, bruh, they could have took Kenneka out their hotel. And Miss Teresa and them know her body ain't even in that hotel. Just say like when Miss Teresa went up there early that morning talking about, this my daughter, have you seen her? Put it like this, girl. Kenneka could have been at that hotel then. You see what I'm saying? Nobody don't know when Kenneka's body left the hotel. If you didn't see it, you got to question it, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, in the photos, you don't see no kind of different. She ain't, look, in the photo, this girl wasn't decaying or none of that. So I'm really believing that the whole time they could have been got Kenneka out their hotel. Cause why would Miss Teresa and the police were on the stage and talking about come and see the body? Now, the family thinking that Miss Teresa and them finna go view the body in the kitchen. And they never went in the kitchen, bruh. Where did they went? Cause Kenneka can't be in that hotel, bruh. Cause I'm looking at it like this here. That footage of the beverage manager locking her in there. What if it was the early morning on the 6th? Cause look, if Irene arrived there on the 5th, party all night, then you got Kenneka showing up. Now look, if you really look at it, you can say Kenneka probably went there on the 5th, party with Irene, went to the house, came back at 1:36 p.m. on the 6th. At this time, they already got Irene live video. You got TY live video and Irene live video. You already got those two videos on the 6th. Right? So something happened. We just gonna say organ harvesting. So for 36 hours, that's a reasonable time to organ harvest it. So they got Kenneka out that hotel somewhere doing organ harvesting. They already done took pictures of the crime scene, and Kenneka could have been at the morgue the whole time. While we sitting up here looking on the footage, watching Miss Teresa go look for a person that's not even at the hotel. You see what I'm saying? Hi, y'all. Appreciate the cash out gang, y'all. Appreciate it. But y'all feel me what I'm saying, though? Because in this case, this is what these people got us believing. They had us believing that Monifa can just randomly pop up at somebody's birthday party that was never invited and set her friend up at a birthday party she wasn't invited and end up leaving with dudes. Come on, bruh. And then make it so bad. Look how everybody had Monifa name in their mouth, bro. Irene, look, but they had Monifa name in their mouth in a negative way. First you pointed the fingers at the girl, then you talking about Monifa. I'm not just saying I ain't pointing no finger, but you were left in the hallway. They really want Monifa to take the fall and was like, yeah, okay, I left her in the hallway. That could have been a lie, bruh. Sometimes I do want to think when they gave us the narrative about this hallway theory, about she laying on the floor, being scooped up, and that could be very much true though. But is that a story they had to tell us, bruh? Because she come out in the room. Look, if anybody come out that room 927 and end up room 926 and end up in the freezer, you better have a hallway story, an elevator story, a lobby story. You better have some stories for me. Every route that she took, you better have a narrator. You better have a narrator for it. You know what I'm talking about? That's for real. So then they gonna come to hit you with like, yeah, she was left in the hallway. You know what I'm talking about? I want my mommy. I want to know why Shamaya said that. That Kenneka said, I want my mama. What if Kenneka didn't have a good relationship with her mama, and that's a way of Shamaya telling everybody that she had a good relationship with her mama? You hearing her screaming for her? Man, these folks had us everywhere with the case. Then we thinking that Rico baby mama got something to do with it. And it's no doubt in my mind that everybody that was at that party on the 6th had to come back up there on the 9th with the same clothes on. Well, really, they were still there, bro. Because look, you gonna have to, look, this is what the police had to tell them to do. Stay in this room. Do not come out. When soon about 2:30 or 3 o'clock hit, that's when y'all leave the room, walk out the door. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got all kind of parking lot stories. Cause if she made it in the parking lot, they're gonna come up with a parking lot story. You see what I'm saying? If she was end up in the pool, you're gonna have a pool story. Just like when Andrew Holmes said, man, she walked in the lobby. If she was spotted on the lobby, she had to been in the lobby. But they couldn't come up with no narrative about the lobby theory. You see what I'm saying? Man, the people that always keep God's name in their mouth and acting like they so holy and devout is be the main people that's worshiping the devil, bruh. Look how many Satan call on Jesus' name in the Bible. Even Satan said in the Bible he believed in Jesus, bruh. He see him. He trying to manipulate him. You know one thing about the devil, he ain't finna go around and say, yeah, don't go with Jesus. Don't listen to what Jesus saying. He finna teach you everything what Jesus taught you. But put that temptation in front of you, though. You see what I'm saying? And then you got people really thinking out there like, yeah, the devil the devil made me do it. The devil don't make you do nothing, bro. I ain't never seen no devil pull up to no nigga and pull a gun to their head and say, do it, nigga. See, people always blame the devil because they just did some devilish shit. Then they want to blame it on the devil because it's affiliated with evil. So it's just a way of just saying that, man, the devil's working on me. The devil ain't working on you. As I was a little kid, I used to think that, the devil fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going through things in life. Man, that's just life, period. Everybody gonna go through things in life, bro. The devil ain't doing nothing, bro. You see what I'm saying? The devil's biggest trick to tell the world that he doesn't exist, bro. And he very much alive. But watch this though. It's so much alive that when you listen closely to Miss Teresa, bro, and you listen to the quotes, all of this, but man, bro, I can show y'all a website so cold, bro. It's dealing with the devil. If you want to read how the devil really go to the book of Ezekiel, bro. That's his book. He finna show you how he the morning star, bro. Lucifer is the morning star. Do y'all know what's the morning star mean? Do y'all know the real, the truth about how Satan fell to the earth? Right? Do you know when they said Lucifer hit the earth, like lightning? So watch this. I'm finna play with some of y'all religions a little bit. Cause look, I know this gonna sound crazy. I know this is. But once you grow up, just say like once you get a habit of learning some, it's hard to let it go. So if you think about the creation in the book of Genesis, God created everything. God created everything. See, the Bible gonna give you loopholes. Cause when Satan came to the earth, he cloned humans. He cloned humans. That's the first part. Check this out, bro. Make it so bad. When you dealing with God and Satan, bro, when it came to Adam and Eve, that's your first encounter when you open up a person's body and give it an extra body part. You see what I'm saying? You cut her open, and you had to cut yourself open to get that rib. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? This was this why the Masons, this what the Masons believe when it comes to Satan. They believe Satan came down here when God kicked him out of heaven, and when he came down here, he put man on earth. He the one created man and say, let us. Meaning it was him and the 1/3 of the angels. Now, I ain't here to convince you or nothing like that. I'm just here to convince, to tell you some of the things I be looking up into, bro. You see what I'm saying? So what they basically saying is Satan came down here and he started creating humans. And that's how slavery became. Because the reason why he wanted humans, because he want them to build. Worship him, worship me, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm going to give you all the knowledge of how to build and construct, you know what I'm talking about? Because God didn't want your eyes to be open. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when you hear angels interacting with human beings, you see what I'm saying? That's why they got angels. Because look, the people that built the pyramid probably wasn't even human. I don't think they was human. Because look, Satan rebelled against God, and God told Satan, I'm going to let you to be the ruler of the earth. And that's why, you know what I'm talking about, in the teachings, that's why they had to come along with the Jesus. Because what Satan had did, he got everybody living, cutting bulls open, sacrificing, drinking blood, killing goats. Look at religion back then it was. It ain't like what it is today when you feel sorry, you just get on your hands and knees and pray. No, you got to go find you a goat. Man, you got to kill it, drink the blood, and sacrifice it. And they teach you all of this in Genesis, bro. But you're going to get most of their history from the Masons. Cause that's why they got the Bible. Because they read the Bible just like y'all do. See, they know the truth about the Bible. They know God. They know Satan is the ruler of the world. By him being the ruler of the world, he ruled the wealth, the knowledge, the information. See, when y'all think about money and riches, y'all think about money and riches. But information is more valuable than gold, bro. Information more valuable than money. And anything in this world is information. That's why they want you to connect to the world, bro. That's why they want everybody to have access to internet, a phone. They need you to stay connected, bro. Cause if you don't stay connected, you won't know what people talking about. You won't know what people you know what I'm saying? You look, you want to keep your eyes on everybody, bro. So when I hear Miss Teresa talking about Kenneka, she'll never say, it's just the way she always say my little baby girl. I know if you know what I'm saying, man, if something happened to my child, bro, I know I got all kind of nicknames and my snuggle bug, my stinky butt, you know what I'm talking about. But when I address the public or try to make a post, I'm gonna make sure I scream my kid's name loud, bro. So you'll never forget it. Every chance I get, I'm always be, man, Kenneka Jenkins. My little baby girl, Kenneka Jenkins. She can't even add the name on the front of it, on the back of it. You see what I'm saying? I believe Miss Teresa got health problems and you know, she got some health problems going on, bro. Cause look, I done found addresses on Miss Teresa, bro, in Dalton, Illinois. You see what I'm saying? This is where Andrew Holmes come from. Make it so bad, Key Rob said Andrew Holmes allegedly supposed to went to school with Janice Martin. And when they was up there at the hotel, Janice had, you know, did what King Rob was like. She was up on the impression he was there to help. That's why they never let her spoke up. But Miss Teresa know him too. But when she told everybody that she didn't know him, you see what I'm saying? That just blew everything over, bro. That just blew everything over. Cause you told everybody, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know this man. Come to find out you know this man. And then when you look at Andrew Holmes, when I was looking at the old press come, I'm looking at Miss Teresa, how the way she dressed. She got on a little tights on, smiling, her makeup on, and smiling all in Andrew Holmes' face. She smiling all in that man's face, bro. Like she know what he about. Miss Teresa is the biggest freak on the west side, bro. So that lady can stop like she a virgin or something. She eating all the wood on the west side. She always got the dick, bro. Get her some wine, cause she dying of thirst. And then look, she can't even tell you no memories about Kenneka, bro. And then you don't even see pictures with her own mama, unless she was real young, like 12 and 13. And then on the girl obituary, this was Miss Teresa's last words on the obituary. It was something about my little baby girl, Kenneka Jenkins. Peace out. That's all you had to peace out. And then look at the picture she chose for that John. Cause when she had put the picture out there like that, I was like, man, damn, she can't just, you know what I'm saying? So look, I wouldn't even be surprised, bro, cause the way they protected Bill Murray through all of this, bro, they kept him quiet. Then they heavily secured his Caddyshack. So what you think about that, gang? Cause out that hotel, that's the area they were protected the most. Think about it. You got Bill Murray in Hollywood. And he got Selena Gomez making videos about a freezer. Basically, mocking Kenneka death. Cause that's what that was. The video has so many similarities with the Kenneka Jenkins case that you cannot deny. So if Bill Murray is into organ harvesting, into rituals, worshiping the Baphomet, what you think that's gonna go on in his kitchen? In midnight. Cause they sure ain't doing no cooking. So I done peeped the game about how he stayed out of pocket. And then I look at the lawsuit real different. Cause I'm like, the people that she's suing is the people that killed her, bruh. That's why Mr. Reese wasn't concerned about nobody at the party killed Kenneka. Cause that's to let you know she know the truth. Cause any mother, bruh, would have been pointing motherfuckers out in their room. You would have had to see me, bruh. You would have had to see me, bruh. That's, man, bruh. Bruh, every day I go live, I'm trying to mention your goddamn name. You finna tell me something, brother. You finna get this shit right. None of that. The first thing that came out her mouth, the hotel did it. The hotel and Rosemont helped kill her child. So guess why she wasn't lying about that? Because if you got the beverage manager locking her in the freezer, walks off camera, the time skipped just a couple of seconds, but we're going to say it skipped the whole day. Then the beverage manager come back up there with the police. Now you got Walsh and the beverage manager. Now you got the 911, she in the freezer. So the police go back and the beverage manager walk out the kitchen. The time skips again. Don't know how many hours after that. But when the time skip, we're going to say hours done passed by. And guess who you see come in the kitchen? Number of police officers. So it explained what Mr. Reese was telling everybody. The hotel killed my daughter with the help of Rosemont. And that's what exactly you saw on the footage. You see what I'm saying? That's when I learned about the footage, because I always scratch my head. I said, man, why this time will be skipping in the first place? Because just say, if you record yourself, whatever you're doing, you could be at work recording yourself on your phone. Record yourself and keep the timestamp on it. And take your little video and do some editing to it, like oh yeah, that's when I was stopped at that's when I stopped at Burger King and got me something to eat. I'm gonna cut the camera off. And you cut it back on when you on the road. Right? So you're gonna have a 5-minute window, right? You got a 5-minute gap tanker when you went at the food, right? So let's just say you wanna edit the video. All you just gotta do is you could be riding down the street. And the same video you got, remember you went to the McDonald's get you something to eat, right? So when you cut the camera back on, all you just got to do is pick up where you left off at when you was on the street. And you add that merged video together. So now you ride down the street, it's 331, 332, 333. As soon as you pass the you know what I'm saying, where you did your little editing in it went from 333 to 338. And you still driving. And you like, damn, the time skipped 3 minutes, nigga. You just driving him? You see what I'm saying? And look. At some point in time, check this out, y'all. This what made me think something really happened at their hotel. That they got caught in the act. Because all they would have had to do is then make it public. If Miss Teresa didn't call the news didn't have no narrative. They probably wouldn't even never heard about it. If it wasn't for Miss Teresa calling the news, nobody would never heard about it. I mean, if they didn't release Irene live video. To be honest with you, if they didn't release Irene live video, TY live video, we wouldn't even never heard about no girl walking in no freezer. They could have easily slept that to the rug. It was many ways you could have released that. You see what I'm saying? You could have just wrote an article about it. Most people don't read, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have just aired it on the news and just, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, we got reports of a 19-year-old girl come missing in the hallway, blah, blah, blah. And this thing, you know, leave it at that. You see what I'm saying? But something happened that these people got scared and they started pointing fingers at each other. Look, Miss Teresa pointing fingers at Crown Plaza. Crown Plaza pointing fingers at the family members. Then everybody started changing their fingers, started pointing at Monique. How is Kenneka is a girl that's working and finna get a nursery job, and y'all creating a back page of her talking about prostitution? Like the girl in there selling herself. Who came up with that idea? Because when I believe when they violated her, they gotta come up with a story for that. Oh, we go to article on back page. This is why they were doing that. Man, y'all wanna be real? I ain't never seen nobody in Kenneka family, friends, drop no tears. I ain't even count Bree, cause Bree just a crybaby. She cry at anything, bro. Bree just one of those natural cries, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we gotta let you go, Bree. We gotta fire you. Oh my God, I need my job, bitch. I got fired, bitch. Oh! Yeah, Bree, I don't think this gonna work. I gotta break up with you. It's somebody else. No, don't leave me, bitch. You leave me, I'ma kill myself. Ah! You know, I can't live without you type shit. Over nigga. No, I'm talking about. So look, when I mean everybody getting exposed, bro, watch this. You already traced Andrew Holmes to Dorothy Brown. That's the judge. The judge is connected to Tiffany Henyard because she said that's her mentor. Then you got Donaldson Stevens, right? With the Andrew Holmes connection. Right? I won't even be surprised that Donna Stevenson and Andrew Holmes, they already know what kind of organization they got going on with their security law firm. And plus Donna Stevenson got his own security firm. Don't forget that. Don't forget that he got his own security firm and he was up under investigation by the Fed because they said that he putting the public in risk, bruh, with the old camera. They said they putting the public in danger by them surveillancing. You know what I'm saying now? So, this what these police do, gang. If a police get fired, or, you know what I'm saying, if he got some money, he gonna start his own security company. What you think a crooked police officer gonna do with, if you got a man, he in the organ harvesting. What you think he gonna be doing if he licensed to fight organ harvesting? If he fight for the victim, what you think he finna be doing? It's finna be the totally opposite. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how many times we done roll by federal agents looking like us, bruh. Man, don't you know how many agents I done seen that look just like me, bro? When I went to jail and I used to hear these court cases because I'm sitting on the bench and I'm in these trials and next thing you know, here go a dude, the same age as I am, bro. Look just like me, talk just like me, and you even dress like me. And he the feds. Working undercover the whole time. Y'all, it was a little boy at the age of 12 or 13, something like that. The police were cruising around the hood. The little boy got in some kind of trouble with the police. But the police didn't document how they come across this boy. But the police came across this boy and they was harassing him. Yeah, what's going on? Where the dope at? You know who the drugs, you know who the gang member. So the little boy got scared. And guess what they made him do? They turned him to an informant. Without the feds knowing, without the police chief even knowing this. This is what they did. They took the little boy and wired him up with a microphone and sent him to a fugitive that they trying to apprehend. So they wanted the little boy to go and get some information or something. However they did it. But the boy ended up getting killed in the midst of this. And the police was seen on the scene snatching microphones off the little boy. Told the mama a lie about they responded to a shooting. You see what I'm saying? They try to make it look like it was a shooting, you know what I'm saying? And they just arriving on the scene, but somebody recording them, the police was snatching the microphone off the little boy. Getting rid of evidence. And the mama came suspicious like, why my son got a microphone on? And why he was even over there with these people. You see what I'm saying? So the whole time they dodged the bullet because they had a teenage little boy working as a informant that is against the law and got him killed. And then lied to the world, say he died from gang shooting. Because they shot him in the house. He ran out the house and collapsed. And the police had to come and hurry up and get the microphones off of him, bro. And I said, that's what they did. I said, man, them folk wrong for that. They done scared the boy and made him work undercover. So they were harassing him every day. So they made a deal with him, be like, look, this is our little secret. You don't tell nobody you working for us and all of this. We're going to show you how to do this. We're going to get the bad guys. And that's what they did. Sunk that little boy out, and that little boy got killed, bro. Because he got caught with the microphone. You know what I'm talking about? Thurman Bailey, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look into it, gang. But that's what's going on with the whole case. Everybody getting exposed, bro. Everybody got connection together. I want to know, these people weren't the only one on business trips. You know what I'm saying? Pow. Yeah. So look, that Tiffany Henyard lady talking about she finna get ready to sue people. I ain't scared. You got to bring it. She a freak. She fucking all the whole police department. If she got that much power and she the office, bruh, she got to be an Eastern Star. She gotta be. And everybody say Miss Teresa Eastern Star. You know what I'm saying? But they showed me a picture of Miss Teresa in the lodge. And she was dressed up in all white like a usher. And when I looked at the picture, I was like, oh man, this at a church, bro. I'm like, this look like she on the usher board. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the usher dressed up like nurses. And then till I really started to think about that picture, I'm like, that could have been that picture of some kind of Masonic shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't doubt it. Cause the way she played her part, she very smart, bro. She just got a fucked up vocabulary. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch can't speak when she drunk. I don't even think she really know how to read that good too. Cause I know I'm off a little bit with my reading. I know how to read. I just don't just read all fast. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes I just be rushing myself. But if you put a goddamn piece of paper in Miss Teresa's hand, we'll be here goddamn all fucking day. You know what I'm talking about? We'll be here all day. Trying to read one goddamn Bible scripture. Look, let's go to Romans chapter 8, verse 9. But God. And now she's struggling with the next word. Don't even know what the fuck it say. You know what I'm talking about? But God in the midst. That's it, midst. In the midst of the, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she can't be no spokesperson for nobody. So that's why everything went the way it went with the Kenneka Jenkins case. I believe Miss Teresa sold her daughter to the hotel. That's why they had the missing person report first. That's why they had the body. And like they didn't want to turn over the body. You know what I'm talking about? If you see what I'm saying. Nah, for real, y'all. Miss Teresa can't read. Man, Miss Teresa cannot read, bruh. They said Miss Teresa used to be in special ed. They said when Miss Teresa went in special ed, she used to sit in the back. She the one that had the helmet on. She gotta have a helmet on with a neck brace. That's how big her head is, cause that motherfucker got some weight to it. They said Miss Teresa head shaped like a bowling ball, and they got the same goddamn weight. You know what I'm talking about? They said her head alone weighed goddamn 175 pounds. Of pure muscle, goddamn. Them the documents I seen. I said, well, 175 pounds of pure muscle in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they said Miss Teresa was in special ed. She was in there with them incest kids. They said, you know what I'm saying? You know, when she go to school, she had a jacket. And they made her wear some shoulder pads, you know what I'm saying? You know them football shoulder pads? That's how Miss Teresa used to go to school and shit, you know what I'm talking about? She come in that motherfucker looking like a linebacker. Cause you look at her face now, you know what I mean? Look at her body, bro. Miss Teresa, man, bro, her mindset so small, you know what I'm talking about? I'm for real. She always drunk. And I know her breath always smell like wine and shit. Wine and booty. Cause she look like she a good booty nibbling motherfucker her damn self. I believe she eat booty, bro. Cause if she a freak like that, she'll blow a nigga in the ass. You know what I'm talking about? She had a nigga bent over somewhere with ice cubes in her mouth, blowing frost on a nigga ass. You know what I'm talking about? Man, these niggas gonna be seeking the motherfucker. Y'all keep letting them women do that, blowing the little ice and thinking it's cute. Yeah, they gonna need some Theraflu. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna catch a fever after that. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they said, blowing frost on a nigga ass. Got a nigga tingling. They said them niggas do like ice cream. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they what they look. Miss Teresa look like she'll roll up a blunt, pour her little wine, you know what I'm talking about? And call Jane Coleman, be like, can I eat your booty, boo? Man, you know you can eat this booty. Why you gotta keep asking that? No, I'm just saying, you know, I just want to know what I'm talking about. Laid in the bed drunk and shit. You ready for me to eat your booty? Come on, that's it. You know, spread your cheeks. Then when she turned into a booty master. Spread your cheeks now. And then, you know, she squeezing the cheeks. And you hear her booty. God, you know, she see the rump. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Man, so she got little ice cubes and shit, you know, talking about, look. She letting the ice fall down the crack of his butt cheeks. And he getting a thrill out of her, you know what I'm talking about? So she take her fingernails and claw that nigga ass, you know what I'm talking about? You know how like women used to, you know what I'm talking about? You know how they claw your chest, but she trying to claw his ass and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Cause he like that type of shit. You know, that's how he'll get off, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, so she'll claw him in the ass, like, you know, take your hand like you do on a chalkboard and claw your way down, goddamn it. So he like it cause it ticklish, you know what I'm talking about? And she blowing in his booty, you know what I'm saying? Now he got frost around his ass. You know what I'm talking about? Playing some Johnny Gill. My, you sure look good tonight. And you're so damn fine at his ass cheeks. She probably be staring at the man booty be talking out. James, I need some butt. I'm going to die of thirst over here. You know what I'm talking about? But that's what I believe was going on with Miss Teresa. For real, guys. I don't like that lady no more, bro. Man, I can't believe that lady really pulled that shit off. You know what I'm talking about? These people really pulled it off, bro. She don't care about no more Kenneka no more. She ain't really got to mention her no more. She damn sure ain't finna say nothing else about the case. She won't even address the public, bro. Like, look, y'all been down here with me. She won't even give not even a little bit of explanation. You know what I'm talking about? And now we gotta make her life more miserable, gang. But while she sitting up there still making no video thinking everything's great, I'm finna go and start making me some short goddamn videos. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I do. Now, look, I be watching my old live video and be listening to my jokes, and it be more funnier when I go back and I be like, I really said that shit. I said, oh my God, I didn't even know I had that kind of talent. I've been calling all kind of comedy stations like y'all high, ain't you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, what this one Cat Wing used to work at? This one I'm trying to fill out the application there, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Miss Teresa look like she wear a scrap on and be hitting Jane Coleman. That's why he don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And Miss Teresa know it. I won't even be surprised these niggas be owning dildos. Look, if a nigga like his booty, you know, if he like it for a woman to do that to him, I won't even be surprised he got a little dildo somewhere for a little personal usage. You know what I'm talking about? Cause what if you wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night and your butt start to itch and you need that little throb and sensation? You know what I'm talking about? Now, do he reach around and finger himself, or he go in that goddamn closet in that shoebox that's right next to the Draco and some cocaine, and he popped that shoebox out because you thinking there's gonna be some money in there, but no, it's Joe Black. Cause keep this in mind, if he liked it, he ain't finna go buy no little bitty ass bullet. He finna go clean that motherfucking sex shop. Where the wood section at? And they finna point out all the wood on that motherfucker. He all on the top shelf. Man, what's that up there? Let me see that motherfucker. Oh yeah, that's Joe Black dog. What? Tell me more about this shit. You know what I'm talking about? So he telling him all about the, you know what I'm saying, the features on that John, the dynamics, and you know what it's supposed to do. He taking all this in. So now he done come out that John with damn near 14 inches of fun. You know what I'm talking about? Then he finna go in the home and try that out. You see what I'm saying? For real, I know he gonna, man, let me know what I'm talking about. Cause that girl, cause what if you meet a girl and she turn you out and she eat your booty, right? And now you turned out. So if you're in another relationship and this girl is not down with it, how do you pleasure that? Like when the feeling come up, like, oh, my ass tingling. It's about that time, you know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? How would you take care of that? No, I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't even think I want to find out. Man, let me stop asking these questions before for some of these folks getting in my DM be like, I heard your show last night, Jack, and I see you got a whole lot of questions. You don't mind if I answer them, John, do it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't set me up. You know what I'm talking about? But when is this shit gonna stop, bro? No, I'm just being real, gang. I'm just talking a little stuff. I'm just having a little fun right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad. I'm exhausted. Things ain't going my way right now. I got a lot of shit going on behind these scenes. You just, for me, just a little stress relief for me. You know what I'm talking about? When I mean everybody getting exposed, ain't no telling who finna get exposed, goddamn. The way I'm feeling, I'm finna start just, you know what I'm talking about? But it just puzzles me that you got this mirror out here that's screwing the whole Dalton police department. There's no doubt that this lady is screwing the whole Dalton police department. Everybody taking their turns, bruh. And letting this girl run wild. That's what you do in the man work environment. Check this out, bruh. If you hire a female on a job, watch how many niggas finna talk to her on the first day. You know what I'm talking about? Look how many niggas finna sweat her. I don't even have... Look. Y'all females get sweat every day like you celebrities, bro. Y'all would come outside, man, a man for, ooh, look at that. Ain't nobody doing me like that. I'm jealous than a motherfucker. Why I can't come outside and a motherfucker be like, woo, girl, that go Trey game, bitch. I don't get that. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all sitting up here talking about, man, ain't enough men out here. Where all the real men? That shit, you done turned down there $1 million down before you got to work, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I wish I could step out there. You know what I'm saying? A female chase me all day long. Yeah, I want to walk down the street and the female be like, hey now, sugar. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you see what? Yeah, I want that. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I step out the door, these motherfuckers ain't stunning, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta do extra shit. I gotta put jewel pieces on, you know what I'm talking about? I gotta put a little designers on, you know what I'm talking about? All that old shit. Then I got to have kush, alcohol, and all, just for a motherfucker to be like, hey now. I be like, wow, like that, ain't it? Yeah, it's like that, you know. I'm damn, boo. So shit, they before had me looking in the mirror like, damn, what is the looks or what? I'm off, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, what y'all say? Yeah, that's what they be doing, butt jumping, bro. That's all they do, butt jump to the next butt. This is what you call butt jumping. I don't get it. That's all on these 4 man, Miss Teresa. That's all on her mind. Booty, 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 booty. Booty, booty, the booty. That's all that lady talk about. Then you got Andrew Holmes right here shaking his booty and drugging females up. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, he right here, you know, Child Ray right here, he chilling. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he just got out of work. I know he tired, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, look. Yeah, he just got out of work. I said, man, look, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna start you off with that $7 an hour. All I just need you to just, you know what I'm talking about, hold the front yard down. Yeah, if you end up biting a motherfucker, you get a goddamn bonus. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he been working like a motherfucker, bro. You know, Child Ray ain't trying to let no mailman step in the yard. Oh, man, I looked there, I said, man, that man done stepped his status up. Man, he's so small, but he'll bite the shit out your ass, though. And chase your ass. But one thing about it, he ain't got none of that smoke when it come to them squirrels, though. Because they the same size. He ran up on the squirrel just sit there, then he just froze him up and he was just looking at it and started barking. The squirrel didn't even flinch. He was just looking him dead in the eyes and still eating on his nuts. It was like a standoff. I was like, damn, who gonna pop it off first? Cause it looked like this squirrel ain't studying none of that shit. But him, he thought he want that smoke though. You know what I'm talking about? Soon when he try to get a little close, he trying to sniff a motherfucker. Man, when that squirrel stand up on them two legs, man, that man done ran right back in the house. I said, man, I know you ain't. That man done ran back in the house, bro. Yeah, he done ran back in the house. Cause I don't even know how he got in there, Jack, cause I ain't leave the door open, you know what I'm talking about? Somebody twisted the knob. Look, I caught him up late night walking around the house on both of his back hand legs like he was Herman. I said, I ain't know you can walk, nigga. Man, say it's a lot of shit you don't know, you know what I'm talking about? I woke up in the middle of the night, I heard a whole lot of commotion going on in the kitchen. I go in the kitchen, he in there killing roaches. That's the first time I said, damn, I ain't know I had roaches. Until to about 12:30, 11:30 at night. Cause through the day, I don't even see them. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you know, my roaches, they go to work every morning. You know what I'm talking about? They get off around about 8, 9. When they come down, they wind down. They like to party at night. Man, I'm finna stop playing with y'all, gang. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm finna stop playing with y'all. Yeah, man, them roaches I got, bro, them motherfuckers serious. They cool, though, you know what I'm talking about? One roach, I couldn't even kill a motherfucker because his keys was standing right there. You know what I'm talking about? I seen the roach and I had my foot in the earth. I was finna stomp his ass. The man looked me dead in my ass and said, man, you gonna kill me in front of my kid? The kids and then leave him alone. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all I went to Shay Shay house and I killed the roach over there. I can't even go back over her house no more. Cause the roaches got a warrant for my arrest. I ain't even know they were possible. Yeah. I done killed the roach. I ain't even welcome over there no more. But yeah, gang. What you say? Don't do it, Trey. Don't do it. That's what they were saying. Don't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. He had his little boys there, his little girls. He had a big ass family. Yeah, his wife, they trying to hold the wife back. She trying to run up on me and shit. You know, bitch, you better get back. But this shit get ugly. Then somebody brought a gun now. When them shots got fired, I got out of there. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't trying to stick around to find out what happened. Yeah, that bitch tried to run up on me with a butcher knife, bro. Man, she ran up on me with a butcher knife. Bitch, you better get up on me if I stomp this nigga for real. You know what I'm talking about? Police showed up and some more shit. You know what I'm talking about? The police, they like, who called the laws? You know what I'm saying? The police knocking at the door, loud them up, folks. Murr. Yeah, I got a warrant. Them folk got a warrant for my arrest. First degree murder. They got first degree murder, assault with a deadly weapon, goddamn, and a dope charge. Cause I left dope on the scene. They said, yeah, they gonna charge me with dope too. I Googled. I'm like, man, them folks trying to charge me with a kingpin charge. Cause I ain't even know if you drop a gram blunt on the ground to a roach, that's like that's like a kill dope. You know what I'm talking about? Don't you know how much dope that is for a roach? I dropped a goddamn blunt. Next thing you know, the track booming, bruh. I dropped, look, I smelled the kush. I couldn't find it. I'm like, man, what a kush? I smell it, but I don't see it, though. Next thing you know, I wake up in the middle of the night, and that's how I found who had my kush. I go in the motherfucking kitchen. They posted by the microwave. I see one of the roaches, he got a necklace on, a beeper, with a cutlass paw. Now, this cutlass is a Hot Wheel, you know what I'm talking about? And when I came in that motherfucker, that man said, I got it. I said, got what? I got that kush. So let me see this shit, you know what I'm talking about? So when I seen it, I like, man, this my dope, bro. I lost this. He like, no, you got this shit misunderstanding. So we were getting into it and shit. And next thing you know, shots fired. I don't want to talk no more because I don't want to incriminate myself. Gave you too much information right then and now, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't finna set me up and then use this live video playing in court. Look, he said it out his own mouth. Man, I swear, bro, I don't need to be on this shit. I don't need to be on YouTube. Because sometimes I'm like, man, I don't even know how I end up here, bro. Talking to a million motherfuckers, I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I know the neighbor be looking like, man, we heard all that old nigga. Who he be over there talking to? Because don't nobody be over at that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? They just only see me coming out the door. They like, man, we done heard this man scream all night, talking to people and shit. Calling the police. Now the police got a search warrant talking about, man, we need to check this house, make sure ain't nobody else in this motherfucker. I'm like, where all this coming from? Then when they came in and fucked my house up, coming to find out the roaches that was in the house ain't American roaches. They immigrant roaches. You see what I'm saying? Look, I had some goddamn roaches. I thought, you know what I'm talking about, from St. Louis, where I'm from. But these roaches came all the way from Mexico. Cause look, them folks said, I had them I knew it was something wrong. They ain't even talk like regular road. They had an accent. I'm like, man, y'all niggas sound like y'all a little Spanish. They were like, nah, they lied to me because they thought I was gonna snitch. Know what I'm talking about? For real, they had the roast task force. I ain't know they had all that shit, bro. But yeah, gang, I'm gonna get on up out this junk because I got some things to do. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta roll one of them. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. I'm thinking about stop drinking because it ain't fun no more. You know what I'm talking about? Shit get old sometime. Oh yeah. Yeah, this last thing I don't need no more charges, goddamn it. Look, I'm for real, gang. I was sitting on the couch one time. A roach came in. Man, put it on channel 13 right quick. That man said, man, look, put it on YouTube right quick. He the one told me about the Cat Williams interview, the Club Shakes. He said, you ain't see this, John? Yeah, I'm sitting on the couch with another roach, bruh. The female was like, all right, I'll be right back now. I'm going to freshen up. So I'm waiting on her to go, slip in some booty shorts and that long t-shirt that she be wearing like a gown. And that mother got all them bullet and stab wounds in it. So while she doing all that, I'm sitting on the couch with the roach and we watching Club Shake Shake. You know what I'm talking about? So we were talking about Club Shake Shake because I want to hear his point of view. Because he was asking me, he was like, man, I don't know how y'all humans do it, but what's all of this, because us roaches, we all get along. Because he was like, roaches don't argue. They stand on business. But yeah, gang, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Man, Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. Appreciate the Cash App, gang, and I appreciate the super chat. And I appreciate the news of people that subscribing and the pay y'all gang. Now look, I'm gonna switch my content up too, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm gonna go on there, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna do my little live screen like I normally do, but I'm gonna add a little touch to it, So I'm gonna start talking about more murder cases and all this. I'm finna start picking up all murder cases, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm trying to see how I'm going to fit my schedule because I do want to do a late night podcast with Trey Gang. And we just going to discuss just anything in life, you know what I'm talking about? It's going to be many topics, you know what I'm talking about? We're going to talk about masonry, Illuminati, freaks, pimps, government issues, you know what I'm talking about? Who owe you $5? Do you got a story to tell about how you met your husband type shit? You know what I'm talking about? And I'm trying to do this little love connection thing, you know what I'm talking about? Because I know a lot of females saying they can't find no men's and shit. Well, I got something for you, goddamn it. You know what I'm talking about? So if you interested being on Trey Gang love channel, goddamn it, you looking for a man, you know what I'm talking about? We gonna do it like love connection. I'm gonna find you 3 good guys, you know what I'm talking about? We all gonna be on FaceTime, you know, it's on YouTube. Y'all know how we go live, you know what I'm talking about? You gonna have this one chick over there, so she gonna be asking her little question through the 3 guesses, through the 3 niggas that done chose up. You know what I'm talking about? I wanna hear you niggas pimp lines. I wanna know what you would say to a woman. You know what I'm talking about? I wanna hear all this shit, bro. I'm trying to learn much as I need. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. Then I am trying to squeeze in my psychic channel because everybody asking me do a psychic reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show my talent. You know what I'm saying? If anybody that need any kind of psychic reading, hit me in my DM. I'm going to tell you everything what you need to know. You know what I'm talking about? I talk to dead people. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I talk to dead people and shit. If you want to holler at God, you know what I'm saying, I can hit him up right quick. You know what I'm talking about? I can put your request in. Whatever you trying to do, you know what I'm saying, I holler at him and he'll get back with me and I relate it back to you. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. Cause some of y'all need some boyfriends. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all need a man, goddammit. Cause them female with no man, they be the worst. They so worrisome. But they gonna bug you all day long. You know what I'm talking about? They don't never have nothing going on. You know what I'm talking about? They barely go on dates and stuff. How you gonna try to give somebody else advice about their marriage? And you can't even get the D, you know what I'm talking about? You be letting Lil Ray Ray come over there at night and shit. Lil Ray Ray and Snoop Snoop. But yeah, gang. I'm going up out this motherfucker. Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And I'm out, goddamn. Gotta get out.